Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft, and I'm back to cast another game for you. This one will be a 4 versus 4, and it's going to be on Sand Canyon, and it will be between Newblish, the red Zerg player there, and his teammates will be HISUP, the blue Zerg, and Donald, the teal Zerg, and TheSituation, the purple Zerg, who has not set his drone rally point yet or moved his overlord. The Situation, I believe, also known as Lone. So definitely someone we have seen before. There are some familiar faces in this game. The opponents will be PandaRage, the orange Zerg. I hear that pandas are actually they can be vicious bears. I've heard microSUNG will be the pink Terran. Interesting. I'm used to seeing microSUNG and pretty much all the all of the micro clan that I've seen play a lot of Zerg, so it should be interesting. He is on Terran. And Rain! The yellow Protoss! He will be on the right team. And Stranix will be the green Protoss on the right team as well. So PPTZ versus ZZZZZZ. And so, should be pretty cool. Rain already has a probe over Nya. That's very, very interesting. This probe could be super sneaky, maybe later. You'll probably throw down a proxy pylon later. But for now, anyway, what do we have on the 4 Zerg team? Looks like we had 2 10 pools and 2 late pools. So any of you guys that have watched some of the 4v4 tournaments that I've done, which I should be casting the tournament Wednesday, the Zeek.com 4v4 tourney on Wednesday. Look forward to that. Justin.tv/IrieStarcraft. Or apparently now it's like Twitch TV or something like that, but the Justin TV link should automatically put you there. I don't know what they're up to over there, trying to make a separate like gaming live stream thing, so it could end up being pretty cool, but for now I think it's pretty much just the same deal. And some Zerglings from Donald and TheSituation are on the way out to check out what is happening. PandaRage is going to notice that and start dancing back and forth, it looks like. So we will have a Zergling dance match over here, and at the same time Donald will be sending Zerglings down Nya, and so these Zerglings are going to be able to peck away at this pylon uncontested, and if this pylon dies, Stranix is totally screwed, and his pylon is now surrounded, and he's pulling probes off, but the pylon has died, and now Stranix is in huge trouble. He is also not even throwing down any more pylons at the front with these probes. Very interesting, Stranix, very interesting. He's trying to keep his probes alive, but now he won't be able to do much at all. PandaRage is in here with some Zerglings to try and help defend, but there are too many opposing Zerglings. They're going to need help. There's a lot of probes, though, for Stranix being pulled off to fight here. And now it looks like actually getting a nice surround on some of Newblish's Zerglings was Stranix with the probes. So many probes are dying, though, right now, but it looks like he is going to be able to kill all of the Zerglings, so a nice job there, Stranix. A nice job there, and now throwing down 2 pylons. And credit PandaRage for coming to his aid there. It looks like Newblish does have a Bailey's Nest and is trying to morph some in, but Panda does not want to allow that to happen. And that Baneling is going to finish, but he will probably only blow up on 1 Zergling. Yes, it only looks like 1 Zergling blowing up there. And looks like that is where all the action has been. I don't think I've missed anything yet, and we do see a Dark Shrine on the way for Rain. Okay, I gotta stop doing that Rain thing, because I just can't do it very well. But anyway, I keep thinking of that every time I see Rain play. And like the Korean pop star dude. And there are 4 aliens on the field for microSUNG, extremely powerful at this point in the game against the 4 Zerg team. So Hellions are just torching up Zerglings now for microSUNG. And more Zerglings are trying to stream into Stranix's base. He will lose the sentry, but not before he can throw down his force field to keep the Banelings and Roaches stuck here. And here comes the reinforcements. Hellions trying to get some shots off on the Banelings, but these Roaches will be here to protect them. And the Hellions will not be able to engage these Roaches directly. They're going to have to fall back. If PandaRage does help with the Hellions, it is possible they could die, but at the same time, it looks like PandaRage's base is in a lot of trouble. He is using the drone hold position technique to try and keep this Spinecrawler alive. He is doing a very, very nice job of that, and now has brought his Zerglings back and trapped the Situation Zerglings in here next to the Spine Crawler. He could put these drones back on the line, but as soon as he gets some free APM, it looks like it doesn't look like he's actually going to be able to hold it, because Donald continuing to stream the Zerglings in here, but microSUNG is bringing his Hellions to clean this up, but not before all but 2 drones are dead. So PandaRage, although he took a ton of damage right there, did a nice job, and at the same time Stranix did end up losing his Nexus to all of the Zerglings from Newblish that are inside of the base. And now the DTs, however, are on the field. How many DTs are there? 4 DTs. There is none in this base. There is 1 in this base. It has already forced all the drones off. The lair is trying to be finished, and it looks like that was a Spore Crawler. 2 more Spore Crawlers being built in this base. There's 1 DT up in here that has completely annihilated this base, and another DT has annihilated this base. So Rain just pretty much went baller with the DTs right now. Finally, this DT is going to die because this Spore Crawler was able to finish. But this hatchery may actually even die. And this hatchery as well. This Spore Crawler too far away to be of any help. That's too bad. He could have actually tried to like move this by now and maybe save this hatchery, but it does not look like that is going to happen. The hatchery does go down, and this hatchery is going to go down, it appears. Boom! There it goes. There's nothing in this base though, so Donald will be trying to rebuild there. So a great play with the Dark Templars from Rain. And he did completely wall in here, by the way. And he managed to get that proxy pylon up here. I told you this probe was going to be sneaky, man. And it ended up being the MVP probe. But HISUP does have a lot of roaches here. He's going to be able to save Newblish's hatchery down here, it looks like, from these Zerglings. So we could be at a bit of a stalemate here. Apparently I am getting invited to a party, so I probably should decline that and go to busy. So that's super awesome. And we're going to scout up here, I guess. And no, well, we will end up scouting here. There's still a Dark Templar in here killing an extractor. And that Dark Templar actually could come around to this hatchery and kill this. But now the right team in such a dominant position because of the huge play of the Dark Templars, taking out 2 players. Well, taking out 1 player. Donald is still technically alive here. But he's got to rebuild his tech routes. He's building an evolution chamber just so that he can build another Spore Crawler over here. And now Rain is going to transition into some Stalkers, it looks like. There's still 1 DT. I guess it's just that 1 in the base there. And now Stalkers with Blink finished are going to be taking out these Overlords. HISUP has got to be careful about engaging this army of Stalkers. The Blink is going to make them extremely powerful. And actually Rain choosing to blink to the low ground there without engaging. Situation calling GG and leaving the game. So we're not even going to play this out. Not that it probably would matter, as the Hellions are on the way. And left team is going to GG and leave the game. So I got to give some credit to Rain in this game. Man, that was a pretty awesome DT play. And really just crippling the left team after it looked like they were in such a dominant position. So those Dark Templars, man, they are the definition of a trump card when the other team is just not ready. So a pretty sweet game there. This game was actually sent to me by TDSJP, even though he wasn't playing in this game. So thank you, man. It was a pleasure to cast. And that's going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.